freestyles.
What I was saying was, you ever think about how crazy it is to say you claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife?
Why are we talking about Tupac right now, twin?
We hit him up. I'm first this time. I'm Dominic McDaniel.
And I'm Esdras Nava. You're currently watching episode 2 of the Groove Club Dropouts podcast.
We filmed so many episodes. This is not even episode 2. This is episode 3.
This is episode 4.
Okay,
look. Okay, because we have actually this is episode 5 technically. If we follow the actual lore, not the lore
chronologically thinking, this is like 5.
Yeah, because we had McDonald's. We filmed that episode. Then the next week we went to KFC to film with Ivan. Rest in peace, that episode. Then we went to that Midnighters thing the next Friday, which that episode was supposed to drop.
That was yesterday. A busy day, dude.
It was insanely busy, but doesn't it feel good to be productive though?
Yes, except for like we weren't productive. We went to like 2.5 grad parties.
It's so productivity. That's like what adulting's like, right? Because we turned 18, we graduated,
right,
and then the first thing we did as adults was go to like parties all day. That's
mind my Vaseline.
Ashy ass lips, bro. You ever hit them with the light skin method though?
No.
Ooh, nah.
I'm not, man, I don't have a reference.
Yeah.
Who's a light-skinned famous person? Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith's not, I can't even argue this. This is like very like controversial thing. Like casually arguing over who's black and who's not. Dude, we're about to sound like literally every hip hop or like music reviewer ever, which is a topic I wanted to talk about actually, and I guess we're just naturally here. This is like not even on the schedule of things we have to talk about.
Yeah, we truly 3 seconds before recording, we went over what we needed to do, and then we're just not there.
We're not there yet, but it's okay because I'm relating it to music. Why are music reviewers so annoying? Like, why do they think people care about their opinion? And it's ironic we're saying this considering, but I don't think we've ever regarded ourselves as music reviewers, or we're best friends and we like talking about music.
We also review music and we plan to do it for money.
But like, not because we think you care about our opinions, guys.
But we want you to pay for our opinion.
Maybe. Patreon at episode 5. Technically this is episode 5, but not really. There's only 2 episodes out right now.
There's 3. Whoa.
So this is the 3rd one.
Did you not put out that last? You did.
The Midnighters one?
No, the other one where we were here.
Yeah, so this is episode 3.
Yeah,
but there's only 2 episodes out. Hey Spotify, I hope you're enjoying episode 2 of the Groove Club podcast.
I'm a little bit slow with the fact that this isn't going up as we're recording it.
Yeah, it's like you think there's like a chat option. Hey chat.
Hey chat.
Hey chat. No, but you should still say hi to the people. It feels good. Like say hi Spotify.
Hi Spotify. Hope you guys are doing good. To our one listener out there, Sonny Harding.
Listener who gave us 5 stars.
Sonny Harding.
Oh, we appreciate you. Also to the people we know who are actively watching our podcast, like there were like a certain number of people we know are watching the podcast, and you haven't given us 5 stars on Spotify yet. What's up with that? Because I don't know about but my philosophy with anything I ever upload, I'm never going to like my own videos or like my own Instagram posts or comment for that matter. Because it's like, it just feels so narcissistic.
It feels lame. I'm sorry.
It's ironic considering we're like podcasters because most people start a podcast just because they're narcissistic.
Let me talk about my opinions.
Yes, and we're back. Those cuts, those like cool little swipe cuts that I'm doing now, it's like, it looks cool, and it's also because like
and we're back will be a t-shirt
one day. Yeah, and we're back. On the front it'll say, I remember when we were a music podcast, which is a reference y'all don't understand because I don't include those clips solely because we always go on like a 10-minute spiel about the most random stuff like we're doing right now. Because we were talking about how
you can get those clips on Patreon.
Yeah, the Patreon that'll be out. Episode 5. We will also have a sponsor by episode 5. Mark my words. But
it'll be McDonald's.
I don't think it'll be McDonald's, but it'll be a sponsor. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, music reviewers are just so annoying. It's always the same people.
Yeah.
And it's not us. I'm about to give a description that does not describe us at all. You don't know my life, but it's always like,
there's a certain
suburban, middle class.
who wears like has like a mustache, glasses.
Middle class, likes to wear flannel.
Right, and then
they probably would describe themselves as like the internet's busiest nerd,
Yeah.
music nerd.
And then he has like, I don't know, something about needles on the floor, maybe dropping.
Needle drop. That's just not the reference. He's talking about a freaking record. Okay. Bro, the whole time he's talking about like a needle drop.
I know.
No, I know. I was teasing you. Yeah, I will say though, he's done 2 reviews that I do agree with. Also, guys, I'm getting glasses soon. I've noticed in every edit, I'm always like blinking super hard.
You used to have glasses. What happened?
I lost them. But I'll get glasses soon, guys, and they'll look cool, I think. Where I was going with this, yeah. Mm-hmm. Anthony Fantano has done 2 reviews recently that I actually agree with, like on a heavy level. Yeah, he did one 2 days ago. Dark Times review, Vince Staples. He gave it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah. Nah, it's like it had to be an 8. Because he has never given Vince Staples a 10.
No, it's an 8 out of 10.
9.
But I mean, I think it's like a 9, but I'm like so biased towards Vince Staples right now. Towards Vince, you know.
You're so lame, bro.
Towards Vince.
Don't know you.
Towards my boy Staples, you know, my boy VS, you know, the Long Beach Crip himself.
Vinny Staples.
Towards Vinny, you know. I'd give it like a 9, but it's still an 8. He gave it an 8. The one thing I don't agree with, he said "Shame on the Devil" is his least favorite track, but it's kind of hard. Like if the least good track, wait, what's the word? The worst track on your album is your single. That's kind of hard because the rest of the album is better.
To be fair, don't they typically like remaster their singles before they go on the album?
I think Vince Staples literally dropped the single a week before Dark Times came out.
Because like with with Kendrick Lamar, it was a single, and it was just so much worse than.
Yeah, I think like the background noise as well adds to it.
Yeah, it was just like actually like
keep moving. You know, I know that song front to back because of the stupid Fortnite festival thing.
Yeah, but it was good. Just like I like that song a lot because. Again, it's supposed to be like, you know, like one of those like local concert kind of things. And then you can't do drugs on the podcast.
Pop 5 perks on the podcast.
Those are Tic Tacs.
Perks.
No. He
half perks.
He has to go to the military.
Oh yeah. Shoot, I completely forgot that. No, they're Tic Tacs. Oh my god. They're Tic Tacs. I don't know what I'm joking about.
Tic Tacs, please sponsor us.
Our first sponsor is Tic Tac. Let's take a break for Tic Tacs. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, and then Anthony Fantano also. I don't know. You probably don't know Ian. Not our friend Ian. Okay. Ian, the rapper from Clemson University. I think that's where he goes.
Nope.
Or used to.
Damn.
He does like that. Like.
Oh, why did I? Well, oh, that was bad.
I told you they'd be bad. They taste bad, don't they?
No, it tastes bad. It's just that like it got vertical in my mouth, and I was like, I did not like it.
Pause? No. Okay, got vertigo in his mouth, guys.
Sorry, Miss Tatum.
We just have to apologize to a random teacher every time. Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom.
But Ian, he's this like underground rapper. I think he paid for like streams. He's like really smart with business as well because he goes to like a business school.
Miss Walker, I'm sorry I forgot you got married, but you're still Miss Tatum to me.
This album, Valedictorian, he gave it like a bad review. He said it was unlistenable. I'm like, I agree. I like the songs. I don't want to sound like I'm writing on them, but the songs are good, but they all sound the same. Literally,
the dick is in his mouth right now. I see.
I hate you. But yeah, Anthony Fantano still has some okay takes. We're just incredibly biased, so it's like if he doesn't agree with our favorite artists, we don't like him. Kind of like the Grammys.
No, but like literally, but like sometimes he just has like really, like, what am I trying to say? It's like it's not corny. It's just like really like uppity is what I'm trying to say. It's like
pretentious.
There it is.
Pompous.
Yeah, he is just like
words that have been used to describe me by librarians.
Shout out Miss.
No. Not shouting out anyone, but I know what you did. Person A.
Pompous ass.
But yeah, that's kind of like Anthony Fantano.
No, but like literally, just be like, You know what? He gave Sylvia Demo a perfect album. 6. You know what?
Sylvia Demo's so good. My daddy told me how to drink my pain away. I gotta stop seeing on the podcast. It's so good. The song itself is so good.
Bro's gonna go back, edit this, and then just be like,
I'm gonna put auto-tune on myself. I'm gonna start doing that. Do not play songs on the podcast.
I'm not gonna play the song.
Are you looking for the track list?
Hold on.
What is this man doing? Sorry, guys.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I was just gonna see if Paris, Texas was up there. Anyway, yeah, gave them a 3, which is horrible. Like that's just a horrible take. And then he gave Care for Me a 6. How
Anthony Fantano does not like black people
unless they're Kendrick Lamar
or Death Grips,
and sometimes Kanye.
Yeah,
like he's like, yeah, guys, I give Kids See Ghost and like earlier albums like a 10 and whatnot. And then I gave...
He gave Kids See Ghost a 10?
Huh? And then he gave Life...
I disagree.
Oh, I disagree too.
Kids See Ghost is not a 10.
It's not a 10. It's an 8 to me, though. I mean, you're going to say it's like actually a 7.
It's like a 6.
Nah.
I'll die on that hill.
I think he gave Ye something... Never mind. It's like a 7. Because like I like Ye more. And it's like an 8.5.
Yeah, Ye is... peak, bro. Oh my god.
Ye
even
so
Mr. Hardy
good.
agrees, bro.
Yeah, he's just like, I don't like Life of Pablo, but Ye, man.
Ye changed my life.
Changed my daughter's life.
It's a good album. Yeah.
But Sonny, man, how do you not like Life of Pablo? Have you even listened to 30 Hours yet?
Dude, 30 Hours is not that good. I mean, Life of Pablo is like my favorite Kanye album. I think if I could live any album, it'd be Life of Pablo. I
think my favorite Kanye album ended up being Ye after a little bit. Like I had a little arc.
It's so real,
it was just
bro.
like, and it got like to Ye, and I was like, that's great.
But Life of Pablo is probably my favorite album. But the best song on there,
No More Parties
Waves.
in LA.
Waves is so good. Waves down.
It's not Wolves. It's not Father
Wolves,
Stretch.
Frank. Actually, I like the ending to part 2. Like it's just literally called part 2. I like the ending of the song. I can play it because it's like 10 seconds. So here you go. We're gonna be like the background members of the Mischievous Cypher, just like off rhythm. But yeah, bro, that should be the clip. And speaking of that, segue into our first topic of the day. Denzel Curry.
Let me hit that. Crisscross. Okay.
Denzel Curry, Ferg, as he likes to be referred to now, used to be ASAP Ferg, but apparently when he's not
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, when he's not making music with the ASAP crew, he's Ferg, which is cool. I mean, I wouldn't want to be like, damn, this is low key. We can't eat Tic Tacs on the show. They're really noisy, bro. I had to like swallow mine because I was like, dang, they're making noise in my mouth as I speak. Pause. It's like so funny.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the screen and I just see J. Cole and I'm just disappointed. I'm like shaking my head like a sad father. I'm
gonna overlay Grippy to that.
He's in the back.
But it's Ferg and Tia Corine. Those are like the notable people on this on the song, or on the cipher, which I think according to like
why is Tia Corine notable?
Because she had a good verse. 50 on my chest, 40 on my panty line.
That was you paused way too long.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Just like,
but yeah. So they dropped the single Hot there today. Or no, not today. 2 days ago, huh? They dropped it along with the cipher. Hot One with Tia Corine, ASAP Ferg, or Corine. I'm sorry, guys, but you know who I'm talking about.
She's gonna be in your DMs like it's pronounced.
Oh, she's gonna be in my DMs.
Starts mewing.
Mischievous Cypher dropped a couple days ago. It's part of On the Radar. On the Radar has some notable freestyles, like this one.
I'm Andrew Tatum. Was finna fuck my cousin, but we too related. Hey, come here. Heard some of your songs. You might make it. Just don't ever.
I forgot the guy's name, but he had like a Tyler fit on, and it was like the editing was really cool. On the Radar is a good way to bring light to some artists that you just might not know. I will say with this, like, we'll put some clips of it. It was just like incredibly awkward. Oh, that's just loud. It was just incredibly awkward watching this. Like Denzel might have been like the most awkward part of it.
Yeah.
Like
he killed the vibe kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie.
He was just trying to like rock the whole time
in
like,
the back, and then it was like offbeat. Every other background person was offbeat.
Yeah.
Thank God for Ferg.
It was like prom, like those circles people make at prom, and it's just like.
Yeah, no, seriously, thank God for Ferg.
Thank God, because they dropped the track. This is like the only track they dropped from the Cypher, I'm assuming. The Cypher itself, like I don't know what counts as a Cypher anymore. Are you supposed to freestyle to ciphers, or can it literally just be songs together? Because I mean, it doesn't really matter.
I don't know, but like if we look back in like the tenets that like our ancestors
Bro's about to bring up the 2016 Double XL Cypher.
If you look at them, they clearly freestyled.
Yeah, and
it was perfect, and it'll never be like that
Rollie on my wrist. It's so good. Who'da picked this sorry ass?
And then I think about like the Cypher. Was it like 2018? No, it wasn't 2018. With X. Didn't he do a Cypher, bro?
For freshmen?
Yeah. Because like I remember he just started like preaching like literally like biblical stuff.
Oh yeah, he was in 2017 with Ugly God, Playboy Cardi, and I don't even know who Made in Twos is.
This part out, but like I just want to like show like his like preaching moments like at the end, like the beat cut out and he just started speaking, and it was just like I think the comments actually talk about it.
Yeah, we'll play it here. You know what's funny? That happened to X's friend Slump Dog as well. He did it with Jid. It was literally just Jid and Slump Dog who did the Cypher for 2019, I think.
Yeah, that's
it was so funny because Jid like killed the beat. You know, he's a fast rapper. He can rap. He can rhyme anything with anything.
Slump Dog.
Yeah, Slump Dog did it with. Nope, Slump Dog. It was literally Slump Dog.
No, because I was thinking of like
Slump God, Jid, Cypher.
Yeah, Slump God, right?
Did I say dog?
Yeah.
Oh, Slump God.
Oh, I was
my
like,
fault. Slump
I was
God.
like, is this a person I haven't heard
Slump
of?
God. Dang, I did that like 10 times. I'm sorry, but yeah, like he killed the beat. You see these 2 minutes, 2 minutes 13 seconds. Only 20 seconds of that is Slump Dog or Slump God. Who's Slump Dog? Slump God. Ski Mask. I'm gonna call him Ski Mask.
Yeah,
Ski Mask.
Ski Mask, bro.
Ski Mask is literally 20 seconds of this whole Cypher.
It's like calling Diddy Puff Daddy. Like, why would you say Slump God?
Yo, who's calling him Puff Daddy? Puff? People call him Puff. Who's calling him Puff Daddy?
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, Puff Daddy. Yo, my favorite rapper, Puff Daddy. I can't even say any of this.
My favorite rapper.
No.
The fact that he requested to be called that should have been a red flag.
Red flag from the start, bro. But you know, anything can be irony these days. Or those days. I don't even know, bro.
Bro, no.
I'm gonna start calling myself E-Daddy. You're gonna call me that.
Call me Puff Daddy.
Hey, Groove Club. You introduce yourself. Hey, Groove Club.
It's Dominic.
And E-Daddy. That's like the new... Like, I'm gonna start calling myself E-Daddy.
Ew. That's gross.
No?
E-Daddy? Sounds like you're like on Discord or something.
Hey, kitten. But back to Mischievous Cypher. Yeah, the vibe was just kind of not there.
Whatever Daddy wants. Is that Take It?
Yes, bro. We'll talk about that later, like in a later episode. I'm still formulating my whole like
the race, but it's 60 soul.
I'm still formulating my whole argument for how Take It could have saved rap. But speaking of, rap is not something to be saved right now. Rap is in such a good place.
Nah. 2 of the big 3 just died. They're failures.
Exactly. Hence why it's like it's in a good place right now. It's anyone's game right now.
So really, Kendrick saved everyone.
Oh my god.
So really, Kendrick is the GOAT, is what we're saying.
I mean, average Kendrick fan.
KL.
Okay.
My boy Kenny.
KL. So you can do it, but I can't.
Yeah, it's corny when you do.
Speaking of abbreviations.
But like, I used to live in California, and then...
Speaking of my boy DG, who has lived in the same spot I've lived in all these years, DG.
DG.
Or, you know, you guys might know him as Donald
Glover.
You know, but me and Donald, you know. DG has a TikTok now. I don't have TikTok. I don't
have TikTok.
No, not in a pompous way. Just like, because I think this is like weeks ago now, but Donald Glover has a TikTok, and I only saw it because I have Reels, and I saw it on Reels. But there's this clip going around where like a critic is like being like, reasons why I don't F with Donald Glover.
that nobody gives a fuck.
And then it cuts to just Donald Glover. Oh yeah, that used to be his @ Don Glover, and everyone used to be like, "So you're a Don Glover?" It's like, no, there's a line in Sweatpants. Like, no, the worst guys. He's like, "That's a space bar. Man, I hate y'all." Because he's talking about,
You can do an underscore. He knows that, right?
Well, yeah, but underscores make anyone's @ look unattractive. I'm not gonna lie. Underscores, dots, like, no. Yeah. It just like someone took your name and now you have to add an underscore to it to keep it. So Don Glover. Like, you can see he learned from his mistakes. Now he's Donald Glover. But
no, I'm really Donald Glover.
DG has this like reo.
He can just name himself the Glove Man.
We'll have it here. Well, the Glove Man's OJ. The juice himself. But we'll put the clip here.
That's why I don't fuck with Don Glover.
It's funny.
It's crazy because you can't. I'm not gonna say that.
But he has he made this TikTok account, and the only TikToks he has up are just TikToks with the sound. He's finding out that nobody gives a fuck, and it's like, I think he's trying to make like a trendy audio.
Probably.
But also he brings up this guy named Cody LeRae. I think it's part of the movie that he's been promoting, the movie. Because his next album, Out of Vista, counts as one of the 2 albums he's releasing, his final Childish Gambino albums. We all know when he's like 60, he's going to drop another album. Everyone does it.
Yeah, guys, the Dong Man album does it again.
Shut up. I can't believe you didn't know. He was Don Glover. Don Glover is going to be like, that's all you're going to think about now. Oh, but DG, sure. Me and DG. Like DG said, he's dropping 2 more albums.
Him and Dong Daddy.
It's not that funny, bro. Don Glover. Donald Glover. All right.
I'm immature. I'm sorry, bro.
Don Glover. I think he on a song. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me recompose myself. So anyways, one of his 2 albums, okay, Out of Vista dropped already. Now he's promoting this album that apparently will accompany a screenplay, a movie, like not like through because the internet where it was just a script. Like, no, this is a full movie.
We're something of screenwriters ourselves. Shout out Sonny Harding.
Dude, oh my God, this is like the 10th Harding mention. We have to break out of this show. But that is kind of where the idea to make a podcast even originated from. Because like, shout out Mr. Harding. We were like not doing his work most of the time. I would just come in and be like, hey, have you heard this song before? Like, actually the funniest part, I would open my Spotify sometimes. Like, I would just come in, like not talk to him or like just talk about scripts or whatever we're talking about. Not talk about music. I'd open my Spotify on my computer because it's better than just whipping out my phone sometimes. Because it's like in terms of like flow state and working, like if I pull out my phone, I'm just gonna get distracted. But if I open Spotify on my computer, it's easier to go back to my script and go back to writing. But I would pull up my Spotify and pull my playlist up, and you'd be so mad. You'd be like, "Oh my God, bro!" Because sometimes I would literally like point my computer at him and just be like, "Yeah, you don't know this artist."
Every so often we would come in and just like, "I don't know about this."
What you know about this? We just go like artist for artist.
Except for I would do it ironically because it would just be artists we both know and love, and I
took it a little too serious. Although it's funny, this man had no idea who Raven Lene was. I mean, I think you knew her from the Smino album, right?
Yeah, but I just didn't like.
No, I showed him this song, changed his life, bro. Venom changed this man's life
for the worst. Everything went downhill after that.
Oh God!
But I still have the song.
Yeah. So that's kind of how the podcast started. I was like, yo, I had a midlife crisis after wrestling ended and a lot of other stuff happened in my life. I dyed my hair. I was like, dude, let's just do a podcast. I've been meaning to do one. Let's do a music podcast. We already have these conversations for free. Might as well, invite other people. Because it's like...
We might as well get paid for it.
Okay. He wants money and sponsorships. I mean, I do too. It's like, it's cool. But like, really, I just want people to like reply. I want people to be like, yo, I hate your opinion on this album. I'll be like,
I want people to be engaged.
Get on the podcast.
But I also want people to watch this ad.
And this ad, and that ad, and that ad. We have annotations now.
We, unfortunately... are not eligible for ads.
Not yet. But you guys can help us. If we reach... I think it was like 100 listeners on Spotify, which should be easy. Like, not like consecutive, just 100 listeners on a single podcast. We can start opening up for sponsorships and whatnot. So, hey guys, share this around.
What is it, like 40 hours of watch time and then like,
on YouTube?
Yeah, and then like 1,000 followers or something, or subscribers. We got that.
We could drop 40 1-hour episodes and then do it. Low-key.
Or we can just watch do one 40-hour episode.
podcast. That would be crazy. But what was I getting at? Oh yeah, that's how the podcast started. But yeah, we got to stop talking about Mr. Harding. So just to close off our Donald Glover segment, back to now that we're coming back from the origins of our podcast, which a lot of my, speaking of origins and podcasts and Donald Glover, a lot of my like motivator, a lot of my motivation to be successful in life and whatnot comes from the fact that I just want to talk to Donald Glover, which might be like such a low bar considering a lot of my friends who just live in Atlanta have seen the man a million times. I'm like, oh, well, that's cool. Keep flexing that on me.
And he's just like wearing sweatpants.
Where are you going with this? Is this a reference to the song?
No.
Donald Glover brain rots. But yeah.
No, of course not. Anyway, because the internet, they met him, yeah.
Shut up. You don't even... you hate on me for saying DG. This man's talking about because the internet. Okay.
Yeah, man.
But speaking of Donald Glover...
they don't have the internet at camp.
Just to close off our Donald Glover segment, I was listening to the Royalty mixtape recently. I don't know what got me in the mood for it again. Oh, it was because I was thinking about Danny Brown. I was like, you know what Danny Brown verse that goes hard?
He's so kawaii, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna cut the camera and just beat this man up. Like, we're gonna cut back. He's gonna have like a black eye. I was gonna make a joke, but that joke is not funny.
Anyway, continue.
I was listening to Royalty. If you haven't listened to the Royalty mixtape, you're just not a real music fan or a DG fan for that. Okay, I'm hearing it now too. Donald Glover fan, Childish Gambino. When Royalty came out, actually the Royalty mixtape, a lot of people were hating because they were like, "Dang, why is he trying to be so Atlanta and whatnot?" Or I think it was either Royalty or the Kauai Stone Mountain like mixtape. When one of those mixtapes dropped, everyone was like, what is he doing? Like, where is this like emo Donald Glover that we all like, the Childish? Because because the internet and camp, he's like really like into his feelings and whatnot. They like that Donald Glover, and like now I think that's funny because it's like I want the old Donald. No, I don't care. Everything he puts out is pretty good, or it has a purpose. It's intentional.
That's just in his head. Everything he puts out is perfect and beyond.
Rocking back and forth. I'm tired of defending him on my 30th fan account. No, I'm not that big of a fan. I just like him as a person, sort of, and his music. But
I want him to
when
be
Royalty
my
mixtape came out, everyone was like, "Dude, what is this? This is not Donald Glover." And then it's like, I don't know. I think that's just funny.
This isn't Donald.
You don't even know the guy. I mean, that's funny considering all I've said today. But
you don't know him like me.
No, I'm not defending him. He's cool. Listen to the Royalty mixtape if you haven't heard it yet.
I will defend Vince Staples, tooth and.
On God, Vince Staples is the GOAT.
He'd probably make fun of you.
He probably would, dude. Oh my God, I don't care though. He's like rap Diogenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just like everyone's like doing rap, wearing chains, making money. Vince Staples has never worn a chain. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke.
So you don't invite people to your house? Why would I invite people to my house? You don't cook. You be cooking for niggas.
Oh, you're so sweet.
No, I don't. It's like no, you
got a good heart. That was so funny. Yeah, he's funny, bro. Or like you order Uber, like. They will be plot. I guess they do things differently over here, but you don't order Uber in Arcadia or where does he live? Artesia. I don't know. I'm saying like gang areas right now.
Censor.
Sound like every white guy on Twitter. Oh my God.
What y'all know about Black?
Yo, as a fellow black person myself on Twitter, like
yeah.
Guys, I do not own one of those accounts. I just
find them funny. It wasn't even a fellow black, but it was like, is this fellow street?
Yo, that one, yo. No.
No, it was a former street.
No. Back to music. New drops came out. Album of the summer, potentially. Kaytranda.
If you like house music,
it's the album for you. But the house genre is such a summer feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's either that or like Mac DeMarco music. It's either that. You go both sides. You either get house or you get Mac DeMarco like folk vibes for summer. But it's like Timeless is the name of his new album that just dropped. I listened to it like 2 times today while we were working at the pantry. This man.
I left my earbuds. So
So I will talk about this album. I think
I can talk about it.
The first 2 songs were okay. I like the Lou Phelps song, Call You Up. It's cool. Lou Phelps had a good bar there. Don Toliver's song, surprisingly liked it.
Where's the one that you would play while you're, you with the girl?
All of this whole album is such a like.
Nah, but there was one specifically that you're like, turn this off.
I think it was.
Because we're in the same room.
Like Dance, Dance, Dance. I like the Tinashe song. Childish Gambino song, obviously loved it.
Obviously, I love.
More Than a Little Bit is cool. That's the Tinashe song. Sorry, I saw it again. The Pink Panther song is good. And Wasted Words, the Thundercat song. Thundercat hit like
come on the.
She'll never be on the podcast. I've just accepted that. But Thundercat does his infamous or famous Thundercat like lick on his bass. It's so beautiful.
You know what, Thundercat? I'm mad at you.
What did he do? What?
We talked about this.
Why do we keep using the podcast to call people out? What did he do?
No, we literally, this was a call. Did we post that episode? Can't remember. When I like complained about Walk On By, bro.
Oh yeah, it was just flooding your Spotify.
It just makes me so mad. Like I don't listen to it anymore, and it's Spotify's fault.
It keeps recommending it. Yeah, that's me with the Tommy Richmond song. I mean, I've realized I can't hate on him. So this is like a recall for my hate. I still hate the song, but I've noticed because he's like that artist right now. Everyone is gonna keep adding him to their albums. Like just every album is just gonna have him. I think there's actually it might be the Kaytranda album. Kaytranda. No, it's not. There's this album I saw that's gonna have him on it. I realized everyone's just gonna have Tommy Richmond on their albums. So I don't hate the guy. I just don't like the song. I don't like that Spotify kept thinking I wanted to hear the song, even when I was like sad and crying and stuff. I was like putting on that Vince Staples song that you like, Alyssa's Interlude. I'd be like crying and stuff. Next up, I never represent, baby. Okay, right. Okay. It's
Alyssa's
cool
Interlude is so great
song.
though. It's great. It's perfect.
What else is new? Smino dropped a song. Oh wait, we are not rating these stuff. Okay, Mischievous Cypher. Mischievous Cypher.
Mischievous Crip. Why did you say that?
I'm thinking about Vince Staples too much. The Mischievous Cypher itself, I'd probably give it like a 2 out of 5, just because the vibes weren't there.
Oh yeah, no, it was not it was enjoyable because of Ferg.
Yeah. No, well, I'm talking about the Cypher. I think the whole song,
thing?
the whole thing's like a 2. Because the vibes aren't there.
Because it's just awkward.
I think the song itself is probably like a 3.
I would probably still give it a 2. But that's just because like I can picture the cipher in my head.
Oh, so now you'll never forget.
It.
But when I played it in the car, what were you saying about it?
I distinctly remember saying that it was mid, and then they said like, and then I was just like, I realized it was Denzel, so it went up in my head. But because it was by it, like I have to give it a 2.5.
I will say, yeah, it's like I think I'll give it a 3. I think this new album, I probably won't like it as much.
It's mid. That means it's like it's okay.
It's okay. Mid does not mean bad, guys. We are taking mid back. That's gonna be our first shirt. Take mid back.
Right. So 2.5 out of 5 is exactly the middle.
It's exactly the middle. It's good. You did your job. You know, you're not Sexy Red dropping like straight zeros.
Oh my god. The fact that I had to give her a 1 just because she definitely wrote it herself.
But yeah, I think this new Denzel album, I probably won't like it as much, but that doesn't mean anything on its value of the album. Like whatever music you want. I think it's important to remember
from Taboo sometimes.
Taboo isn't even his best album in my opinion. I like Melt My Eyes a lot. I will ride for that album forever. But it's just a shame it came out the same year as Forever Story.
Oh yeah,
and I think was it 22 or 21? Because I think Call Me If You Get Lost also came out in the same year.
Was
22.
2020?
22.
Tripping? So
yeah, you are tripping.
Why did I think
it came out in the same year as Mr. Moran, the Big Steppers? So
okay. Why did I think that was way earlier? I think
we've said this before, but
it's 2024. Man, time has
moved by so fast. But we've said this before, and I'll repeat it. Despite the fact that Kendrick dropped in 2022, like objectively the best rap album to come out that year was Forever Story.
Oh yeah. It was. Yeah, it's perfect.
It's a beautiful.
I don't know what to tell you.
Beautiful album, bro.
And I say perfect in a loose way because it was like a 9.5 for me. It wasn't a 10 because it didn't like. 10 has to be like spiritually transformative for me, and that's like a high bar.
Why are we using 10 now?
Oh, just like a general 10.
Like,
5.
I'm gonna give it. Actually, I've been thinking of starting something. I'm gonna give it certified fresh. Certified fresh. That's our thing. Actually, we created the whole certified fresh.
The reason I used the scale of 10 is because it's easy. Like a 4.5 doesn't feel as good to give because that's a 9. But like I mean a 9.5. So like I can't just be like a 4.75.
But you very much could.
That's weird, but sure, we'll do a 4.75.
I don't know how I'll draw that, but here you go. For Forever Story, this I don't know why we're talking about Forever Story, but the song itself, 2.5. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Timeless by Kaytranda. I'm gonna give it an 8. Why am I using your freaking scale? 4 out of 5. It's a good album. It's definitely
the first 5 songs I heard. Well, that's not fair. I'm not even gonna rate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. It's a good album. It's like it's a dance album. It's a hall like dance hall album, or like house. I will say it's not dance hall. Sorry, it's house. I will say it's a very Kaytranda album. Like if you searched up Kaytranda type beat, which I've done it for a school video before. You're gonna like hear the same stuff you'd hear on this album. So for that, it loses a couple points, but it's still like a 4 because of the people on the album and the actual like content within it. And this will take us into our next topic. Like J. Cole, when he raps, like all his songs pretty much sound the same. He doesn't change his flow up like ever, and like it gets boring.
Well, yeah, when I was gonna say but then I realized he'll just be like
he even did it on Grippy, bro.
Yeah, it was the same flow. It's just when he raps, he uses like and it can be faster or slower, but it's the exact same.
It's like you'll know when J. Cole's rapping, and you also know when a rapper's trying to impersonate J. Cole.
When he sings,
it's cool. Yeah.
It's cool.
I like it when rappers sing sometimes, like Isaiah Rashad.
My favorite songs by J. Cole are. That's not true. That's not true.
We're just caught himself. It's like I'm definitely lying.
Then I saw.
But
yeah, no, my favorite songs aren't when he sings. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What other album? Well, this takes us also like rappers that sound the same or artists. I guess it's like an R&B artist. Smino.
But to be fair, Smino does sound the same.
Yeah, he does.
Isaiah Rashad does also sound the same.
But it's a good sound. And it's always fresh. It always like these are artists that make me feel fresh, and not like in a I look good style. It's like when you eat like celery sometimes. Okay, you don't like celery probably.
I do like celery.
Okay, so you know when you bite into celery, it's just like
water.
wet. It's good. Yeah.
But like,
or jicama, when you bite into jicama, it's just good. That's what Smino feels like.
That's like Isaiah Rashad and Smino, because I don't know. It's just like their sound. Yes, I said it multiple times on like the old podcast. Isaiah Rashad essentially put out the same vibe 3 times in the same 3 like different albums.
But it's a good vibe.
It's good. It's like it feels good. Same thing with like Smino, same thing over and over. But it's like it feels good. With J. Cole, it feels like I don't know.
We're just hating on this man, J. Cole. Well, speaking of J. Cole, have you seen that video at the Tesla shop?
Nah.
There's this video circulating.
Yeah, it's like we can. Wait, no, was that? No, never mind. That's a different thing.
This came out this week.
I was thinking of those 2 guys rapping. It's like J. Cole just put up in this, and we can.
Yeah, the Dreamville freestyle thingy. Yeah.
No, rob him.
No. So there's this clip circulating the internet. This guy's in a Tesla store. He's talking about how like they're trying to force him to sign papers, and meanwhile, like to buy a Tesla just right off the front. Yeah. Meanwhile, and this, keep in mind, it's like some random guy, right? I think. I don't know. I saw it reposted on some other meme account. But at the same time, J. Cole is literally in the store and he touches the Tesla, and that alerts the the dealer, the person at the dealership, and she like goes over. She's like, and starts like kind of disengaging him.
Do you know who I am?
But it's like J. Cole's never gonna pull the "Do you know who I am?"
But I'm pretty sure Drake actually did that at like a wedding or something.
Did he?
Yeah, he.
We both are the same thing.
No, my ear hurts. Oh.
But no, I think it's just funny. Like he's like, okay, damn, that's embarrassing though. As the dealership, not even for J. Cole, because J. Cole can dress and look however he wants. But why do that? That's so like elitist.
Or
it's just like nasty.
Wait, what?
It's just kind of nasty.
What's
like,
nasty?
like regardless of who it is, have y'all not watched enough Darman videos? Like regardless of who he is, still entertain him as if he's any buyer. Don't be like that's just weird. I don't know.
I don't know if you're allowed to touch cars though.
At dealerships?
I like
but if
Tesla.
be for real though, if he was like buttoned up and all like fancy and stuff.
Probably.
If Future walked in and he touched a Tesla, who's gonna tell him not to touch the Tesla?
Sensation. touches the car.
But
I want all the car.
Yo, well we were on the topic of Smino. Smino dropped a new song.
Baby mamas.
I forgot the name of the song. I had it up here.
I had it up here for some reason. I went to go watch how our voices look and sound.
Well, no, I have to make sure your mic doesn't disconnect. The Polynesian is the name of his new track, and it sounds like a Smino song. There's no disrespect there. It's a Smino track, and I mean we played it in the car. It's like a good vibe.
3 out of 10. Wait, no. 3 to 5.
3 out of 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
not out of 10.
3 out of 5. It's a Smino song. It's
Look,
good.
we got our scales mixed up, bro.
3 out of 5. Before we wrap up the podcast, because that's pretty much all we needed to talk about.
Rap? That's someone.
Bro cannot rap. We should do a cypher one day. If we get five reviews on this podcast, we will do a cypher next episode to see. Maybe ciphers are hard. It's hard to keep the vibe alive. We'll do a cypher in the next episode. But before we wrap up the podcast, shout out gay people. I accidentally posted that. Wait, hold on. I didn't accidentally post that on my notes. I accidentally posted a typo on my notes that said "shoot out gay people," and then the bisexual colors. I was like, my friend called me out, and I'm like, "Oh shoot, my fault." No, shout out gay people. Who
said that?
Huh?
Who called you?
Greg.
Hey man.
Hey, I don't know if you meant this. I was like, "Oh no, I definitely did not." But that explains why all my friends of a certain group started to like it a lot more. No, I'm joking. all the John Does in the world. Shout out Jasper, Georgia. But it's Pride Month if you were unaware. It's also Black Music Month. I found this out because follow Morehouse. So I was like, yeah, shout out Black Music History Month.
It's also Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
But don't let any of these take light off the other. In terms of men's mental health and Pride Month, you can't really have one without the other. Right? Because if you care for men's mental health, you can't put down the LGBTQ community where there are plenty of men in this community, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Whose mental health you are putting to the side just because.
Shout out Kevin Abstract.
Bro's been waiting all podcasts to say that.
I got a bunch of homies, but not a bunch of homes. You see that? That's mental health.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Shout out Kevin Abstract. Shout out Lil Nas X. Something we want to do though for the rest of this month, I guess, is just talk about just queer artists.
Yeah, you can say it as long as it's not derogatory.
Guys, I'm scared of the podcast getting. No, I was having a genuine stutter moment, trying to remember what I was trying to say about Lil Nas X.
Okay, but
no. Okay. Queer artist. Today's light is shined on the biggest artist right now, in my opinion. Lil Nas X with the best unreleased discography of all time.
I'm sorry, I just thought it all
apart from Kanye.
It's like a baby Keem.
I'm a hot girl.
I just see him staring.
No. Lil Nas X. Shout out Lil Nas X if you're watching this, which you're not. I like your music. It's good. He's also from here. He's like from Roswell, right? Roswell or Smyrna. I don't know. One of the two.
It's like, I am watching this. Thank you, Estrus.
I wish, bro. Vince Staples, Lil Nas X, shout out that tweet where it's like, yo, Vince, it's me, Montero, from community school. It's like, or community college. And it's like really funny. No, it wasn't. But yeah. Next episode, we will talk about, I don't know, an artist I'm going to choose. I chose Lil Nas X. I like Lil Nas X.
Who do I want to talk about? Beethoven.
Okay, he's gonna make an argument for how Beethoven was queer. But yeah, in terms of Lil Nas X, if you haven't checked out Nazarati 2 on SoundCloud, it's really good. It's on SoundCloud only right now and YouTube. He has a couple songs on there. Notable tracks. Notable tracks are Trust. Trust Me. Really good song. I like it. He has this song with Take a Day Trip. Day Trip took it at 10. Hey buddy, that's the guy.
Did he rap about being straight then, or was he like rapping about being gay then?
When? In Panini?
In his unreleased music.
Well, yeah, no, this is okay. It's unreleased only because he's building up hype for his new album coming out, Maserati 2. But
thank God for new music. Like, people hate on him for no reason.
Look, okay, hate on him however you want, but this man, like, I genuinely, when we were in middle school, I thought he was gonna be a one-hit wonder too. Like,
for
all
sure,
the
for
other
sure.
TikTok stars at the
And
time.
then he put out
He has
2
bangers.
more songs, and I was just like,
Everyone knows who
got
Lil
it.
Nas X is. Everyone. You can't tell me you don't know who Lil Nas
he
X
put
is.
out wasn't Montero a single?
Montero?
Yeah.
Yeah, but even before
Yeah,
that.
no, I was just saying, like, he put out Montero. He also had Rodeo, and I was just like, it's hard.
He had O-Town Road, Rodeo, O-Town Road, Call Me By Your Name.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Yeah, call me by your name.
Wasn't that the name of the song?
I don't think that's the name of the song, but, that's the chorus, wasn't
That's
it?
the chorus, yeah. He had Holiday, Industry Baby, Montero.
Oh my God.
What's that other song? I Need Somebody Loves Me. Everyone knows that song.
That's what I really want. I think that's the name.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He keeps dropping bangers. And when I went to Mexico, Industry Baby had just come out. Literally, not even just the city, because my family's in like the more rural area, so I'm like in a literal like tribe. But they have speakers and stuff. I'm in the town center. All the speakers, like the demo of the speakers, are playing Industry Baby.
Got addicted to porn.
What are you talking about?
A tribe got introduced to like they had like they got like internet and stuff, and they just got addicted to porn. And like,
Bruh, that's gonna be like in real life Ultron, bro. Like when we have you know how Ultron like saw the internet, he's like, I hate humans. Nah, bro, real life Ultron would get addicted to porn. In real life Ultron would just be addicted to porn. But yeah, Lil Nas X, Maserati 2. Check it out. We got Trust Me, Lean on My Body. I don't like Right There, but Light Again is good. Literally, it's just back-to-back bangers. Good, feel-good vibe. Check him out. I mean, he's not an underground artist. These are just some songs you may not know by him. One of them was in my prom playlist. So shout out anyone who noticed that. But yeah, good music, good album, good artist who's part of the LGBTQ community. Some might argue he is the LGBTQ community.
He's the whole thing.
He's the whole thing.
Shout out Billie Eilish.
Yeah, shout out Billie Eilish. We said that on the last podcast. I guess we did it unintentionally. There we go. Guys, we're allies.
We're allies.
Wait, what was in like Bottoms with Marshawn Lynch? She's like, I'm an ally.
I don't remember Bottoms. It felt like a fever dream, bro.
Bottoms is such a good film. If you haven't watched Bottoms, go check it out. It actually, back to music. First off, Ayo Edebiri, great comedian, love her stuff. But Bottoms, the whole like soundtrack was produced by Charlie XCX and this other artist. Some might say Charlie XCX is queer pop. Like she's just the whole genre.
The whole genre.
The whole thing.
Shout out JoJo Siwa.
Yeah, she made being gay cool. I was like, Gaby, what the fuck? And then JoJo Siwa dropped her music.
Yeah, she actually invented a new genre called gay pop.
Gay pop.
In case you guys didn't know.
And then Charlie XCX stole that concept from her.
Right, stole it right from her. From her whole unreleased discography, actually.
Oh my god. Like Charlie XCX's discography is actually JoJo Siwa. Just like JoJo Siwa was too young to release it.
Yeah. And then when she got here, she's like, oh my god, Charlie XCX stole my stuff. But I'm going to let her have it because I have better stuff, like Karma.
Like Karma. Yeah. And honestly, Karma, a great way to segue out of this video. So while you hear Karma in the background, we're going to shout out our sponsors.
Chick-fil-A.
Nope. But yeah, this has been the Groove Club Dropout Experience. We're gonna add experience at the end, and like we're gonna keep adding things every time, just like steal from every podcast.
Experience.
Like Joe Rogan. We don't have a Jamie. We need a Jamie again. Holden.
100 years.
Shout out.
Forever.
Oh god, bro thinks he's Rick. But yeah, shout out to people listening. Please listen to this podcast. I would say this episode, I'm going to say the thing I say at the end of every episode. This has been our best episode yet.
I'm going to say the same thing I say at the end of every episode. Well, below a dub.
Okay, bro has just lost his mind, guys. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm Esther Snavo.
I'm Mr. Poopy Butthole, and this was another podcast episode.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Karma's going to be playing.
Yep. God, I hope JoJo Siwa doesn't copyright strike me. Imagine she just takes what no money we have. Okay, we're fading out. This is like that cool part of "Sing About Me." I'm dying of thirst. I'll never fade away. I'll never fade away.